Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? Check out rockbottomcoins.com for the cheapest and fastest coins anywhere. Use code ZIRK for 15% off your order. And if you guys want to compete in tournaments for cash prizes, make sure to check out tourneycrypt.com.
The whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video, and today I'm going to be going over the best training value in Madden 20. It's been a long time since I made this last video, and a lot of people have been requesting this, so I figured today is a great time to go over it. Now, before we even get into that, I do want to say first up, thank you guys so much for 100,000 subscribers. That is absolutely incredible. I cannot say thank you guys enough for that. Seriously. It's insane. That is a milestone that when I first started YouTube, I really never thought I'd be able to hit. 100K, just seriously crazy. Now, if you guys follow me over on Twitter, you guys already know this. I have been giving away some Xbox and some PlayStation codes over on Twitter, which I believe that I will also be giving away some more later tonight over there. But I'm also going to be giving away codes over here on YouTube as well. Now, the way you guys are going to win these codes is I'll be putting them in videos. Some videos might have any codes. Some videos might have 2 codes, 3 codes, whatever. Not really sure exactly how many codes I plan on giving away. But if you guys continue to show amazing support, smack like on videos, commenting down below. Guess I'll just have to keep it up, I guess. But make sure you guys drop a like on the video, of course. And I'm going to be putting them, throughout some videos. There might even be a code in this video at some point, but it's not going to be up for very long at all. So make sure you guys turn the notification bell on, because if you don't have it on already, you're messing up. Literally everything that is new, I dropped it first thing. So make sure you guys turn the notification bell on. But if you don't have it on already, now is a pretty good time to go ahead and put it on. The codes are going to be up on the screen for like half a second, so you can't just skip through. I'm watching out for you guys. But let's go ahead and get into this best training value. In case you guys are new to this, if you have never seen one of these videos before, I'm actually going to go over all of the overalls from 80 to 93. And the reason I'm going to do that is because at certain points during the week, like flashbacks, heavyweights, veterans, team of the week, different promos drop that cause different prices to go up and down at some points. So it's very important that you guys know exactly what day to go and pick these cards up, what the best trading value of them are right now, which is currently it's Sunday. So the market isn't really like very, very high up right now. It's not super active, I would say, but because of Legends yesterday, there are quite a few new cards in the game as well. And of course, to continue to get new overall players, training continues to drop, and training has dropped tremendously since my last one that I actually did as well. So with that being said, let's get into this. 80 overall players, they sell for 7,400 coins. That's on my Madden list. You guys can see they're still going for about 7,400 coins. You definitely want to sort by like 80 to 81 and then all offense, all defense when you're sorting for players by for training. The 7,400 coins, they quick sell for 190 training points. And I'm going to tell you guys the coins per training point ratio. It's very, very important that you guys keep your eyes on this, especially when it comes to, the flashbacks, heavyweights, veterans, whatever, because you can notice their price to go down, their training value might actually be better. So with 80 overalls, that's a 39 coins per training point. I'm going to tell you guys right now, that's pathetic. Do not buy 80 overalls. Now, 81 overalls, the time on my list, we're going for about 8,000 coins. You guys see they're actually selling here. Maybe that one just time expired, I guess, or maybe it actually get bought out for 8,500 coins, but they were selling for about 8,000 coins and made my list. They are 265 training points, which 265 training points is 30.2 coins per training. I'll tell you guys, it's not a very good ratio. If prices somehow fall on 81s, you get it for like 6K, then yeah, you might want to look into them, but really 80s and 81s probably not too good. Now on to 82 overalls. When I made my list, they were going for 12K. You can see there's an Amari Cooper up for 11.9. That's 365 training points, which actually is a 32.8 coins per training point ratio. So yes, 82 overalls right now are actually worse than 81 overalls. I know a lot of people think that just the higher you go, the better it should get. That's not always true. Now on to 83s, there were 16,000 coins made my list, and they are 505 training points, which means that is a 31.7 coins per training point ratio. Now, that's actually worse than 81 overall still, but if you can find them for like 14, 13,000 coins, especially if you guys filter, like if you go by halfback, wide receiver, whatever, you might be able to find some cheaper ones, and like when Team of the Week comes out, there's like an 83 QB or an 83 wide receiver, they might be a little bit cheaper. And on to 84 overalls, you can see they're currently going for about 23, 24K. When I made my list, they were 23K. So that's 700 training points. That actually is a ratio of 32.9. So this is actually the second worst ratio behind 80 overalls. There's just really not a lot of new 84 overall players getting put into the game at this time. Now it's 85s, they were going for 26K, and that is 970 training points, which is actually a 26.8 ratio. That's actually, I believe it's the first one under 30 so far. So 85 overalls, honestly, are not that bad. This could also be part of like the level rewards that we've had, where you get like the Tyreek Hill, all those 85 overall players. That could have changed this market slightly, but 85 overalls are actually not very expensive and a decent ratio. On to 86s, and of course, this is where Saturdays come around, because obviously with Saturdays, there's a bunch of new legends, there's a bunch of 86 legend players being pulled, so keep your eyes on this market, especially during Saturdays. But with 86s, that's 33,000 coins, and they quick sell for 1,340 training points. Now listen to this, that actually is a 24.6 coins per training point ratio. That is surprisingly one of the better ratios, and depending on the time of the day, and especially on Saturdays, you guys want to go through here and sort, maybe by halfback. You can see here there are some guys up for 29K you can even sort by and get. That one's actually pretty rare because it just got thrown up. These other ones are 33, 34K, so you can definitely get them for a little bit cheaper. So Saturdays, keep your eyes on 86s. Now as for 87s, they were going for 44K, and that is 1,860 training points, which again is actually a very good ratio. That's 23.6. So if you can get these 87s for like 40K or even cheaper on Saturdays, again, keep your eyes on these legend pieces, 86s, 87s, very, very good. Now as for 88s, they're going for 62K. You guys see there is a shady up currently for 61.3. That's 2,570 training points for them though, which is quite a bit of training points, and of course that is a ratio of 24.1, which is actually not as good as 87 overall. So again, kind of the case where 88s aren't as good as 87s. There are 88 overall legends that get pulled on Saturday, but 86, 87s you see a lot more of them pulled, so I'd say keep your eyes on that market more. Now as for 89s, they are going for 80,000 coins. That's 3,570 training points, and of course that is a 22.4 coins per training point ratio, which I believe is the best so far. I believe that actually is the best ratio so far. So 89s again, legends, different promos coming to the game, football outsiders. I believe flashbacks and heavyweights in them are 90s now, so don't really look for them there. Mostly Saturdays, football outsiders on Sundays. Sometimes you might get some new 89s, but mostly Saturdays. Now to 90 overalls, and this is where Monday and Wednesday come into hand because, of course, that's flashbacks and heavyweights. A lot of people rip those packs, and we do have some 90 overall flashbacks and heavyweights. That's when I recommend you guys do this. They actually go from about 110K on my list. You can see Phillip Rivers right now is 120. If you sort by all defense, it looks like there's some up for about 124, 125. They're also football outsiders, but they're 110 on my list. It seems to be like legends usually tend to be the cheapest ones for this. They quick sell for 4,940 training points, which actually is a 22.3 coins per training point ratio, is slightly better than the 89s. Now to the 91s. Now, of course, they're going for 170K in my list. They quick sell for 6,840 training points, which is like basically just trying to power a bunch of players, get a bunch of abilities on them, I guess. That's 24.9 coins per training point, so still not as good as 90 and not as good as that 89 as well. Now on to 92s and 93s. You can see there's actually Cam Newton for 220K, which is actually an extremely good value because 92s actually regularly go for 240. So if I needed training points, I'd buy that 92 overall Cam right now. But that's 9,470 training points, which is a crap ton, and that's 25.3 coins per training point. Now when it comes to 93 overalls, there's really not that many options to go through. Just Peyton Manning basically, and Ray Lewis, I believe. I believe those are the only 93 overalls off the top of my head that are not LTDs currently in the game, which it looks like, I'm pretty sure I'm right with that. I think all the rest of the 93s are currently LTDs, except for like the Series Master Melvin Gordon as well. But currently, Peyton Manning is the cheapest one. He was going for 320K on the list. It looks like he's still about 320, 325. He quick sells for 13,100 training points though, which is 24.4. So yes, that does mean the best ratio as of right now is 90 and 89 overalls. They're very, very similar. 89's at 22.4, 90's at a 22.3, and that's 110K and 80,000 coins for. So it really comes down to how much training points do you need. Do you need 3,570? Do you need 4,940? But really, you want to focus on those cards on Saturdays, and you want to focus on, the 90 overall flashbacks, the heavyweights on Mondays, on Wednesdays. And basically, Saturday, I think, is like the best time to pick these cards up. Because usually when Saturdays come out, you see a big crash. And especially with the Series 3 update, we did actually see a pretty dang big market crash. So when the new series updates, the series redux players go into packs, get a bunch of stuff. You can expect to see something like that. Now we do have the Harvest promo coming up, Thanksgiving promo coming up very, very soon. I believe it's going to be not this upcoming Friday, but the Friday after. So next Friday, we may see a Thanksgiving promo. I'm really not expecting to see anything too amazing that will cause the market to crash. So if you guys want to pick up training right now, honestly, it's not a terrible idea. Just make sure you know what you're looking at. And I told you guys all the ratios. So just go ahead. Know what you're looking at Mondays and Wednesdays, Saturdays. Go ahead and pick yourselves up some training, whatever you guys need to get done. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you did, make sure you guys drop a like on the video. And of course, hit that sub button down below. Thank you so much for 100,000 subscribers. And if you guys watched all the way to the end, comment down below chicken wings. I had chicken wings for lunch. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time.